So you have mentioned that wishing is something that we should be doing. And so my question now is, what is your wish and why do you think it's important that we do that?
What is my wish? That almost feels very personal.
It does.
You know, it's like, because it's like, okay, what did you wish for? You know, when you close your eyes and you blow out your candles, and you're not supposed to tell anyone. Don't you know, Monica? If you tell someone your wish, then it just won't come true. And that's why it feels really interesting to have that question. But I do believe in the power of wishes, because even though it feels very fanciful or fantastical, like it doesn't belong in the realm of reality. Kids make wishes blowing out candles, or we wish upon a shooting star. It just seems so far out of reach. But what I believe is that wishing is kind of the emotional core of goal setting. Like, goal setting is very smart, right? You're strategic about it. You put time frames on it. You want it to be a big reach, but also it has to be able to be accomplished. Whereas wishing feels like it's fantasy land and it's never going to happen. And yet every goal we make has an emotional center that is our wish. So even when you say, what do you wish for? That's why it feels so personal, because it's not like if somebody said, what's your goal? You're like, all right, let me tell you about my goals and let me tell you what I'm trying to accomplish. But what do you wish for? It sounds like it's imaginary. In adult world, we don't talk about wishes with one another. It seems like a childish thing to do. And yet, what I wish for drives all of my behavior, drives all of your behavior, drives our goals. I mean, there's so much conversation in the workplace about happiness, about fulfilling our potential, about being the best version of ourselves. But do we hear people say, I wish I would be the best version of ourselves? We don't, because it sounds like wishing lacks action. And we say, well, don't wish it, just do something about it. When the reality is, if you keep the wish attached to the action, it brings an emotional element that's a positive. I mean, also you'll hear people regularly say, don't make emotion-based decisions. Don't let your emotions lead you. And I'm a believer in that. But also don't vacate emotions from your decisions and from your actions. And that's kind of what wishing does. And so if I say, oh, I wish in 2022 we can all be back together and all of our conferences can be in person, you know, it seems like it's beyond my reach, but I can wish for it and I can act like it's going to be, and I can do that in a distant, but then in my own personal life. I wish I was healthy. I wish I was more effective in my daily work life. I wish I had better, stronger relationships. Well, all of those I can put action towards and really put my goals around them. And so let me encourage you, in every one of your goals, discover what the emotional core is, what the wish is behind it, and it may be something that energizes you more towards that goal being accomplished. Monica, I wish more people would watch these videos.